Hi everyone, my name is Ashton Robinson, and this is my presentation on analyzing mass media and popular culture. So the magazine that I chose for this was People magazine. I chose People because this is a magazine I remember frequently being in my home, and because I see a lot of people in my area purchasing it. I tend to see People also as a more trustworthy popular magazine, so I figured that it would be the best one to choose. I got the March 26th issue for this project, which I feel was a good choice because I got the most current one. Um, so I thought it would be a good one to choose. I believe the target audience for People is the middle class, middle aged women of all races who are interested in one thing: celebrity gossip. I believe those who purchase People see it as an escape from their world and into the world of the bold and the beautiful. So the first advertisement that I chose was on the second page of the magazine, and you'll see it on the next slide. It was an ad for Chevrolet. Referring back to my belief that the target audience of People is middle-aged women, Chevrolet putting their ad in this placement is genius. Right when you open the magazine, there you see Chevrolet. The ad displays all of Chevy's most popular models and includes the words, "the only brand to earn J.D. Power Dependability Awards for cars, trucks, and SUVs 2 years in a row." This immediately catches the attention of the reader and screams safety to those interested in purchasing a new car. Chevrolet, although a wonderful brand of cars, is on the cheaper side and is seen as a middle-class brand. So the material culture we, as well as Chevrolet, assign is that Chevrolet is a dependable, all-American brand that is all around a great company that produces great vehicles and is also affordable. So here is the ad. So as you can see, they have all of the most popular Chevy models, the awards that they've won, and just a few other facts. So that's that ad. The second ad that I chose was an ad for Neutrogena, which again will be on the next slide. I chose the Neutrogena ad because it also fit in with my belief that People targets middle-aged, middle-class women. The culture of American middle class, middle aged women is one that focuses a great deal on really high beauty standards. So, why not advertise for better, more supple, as the ad would say, skin? The ad focuses on displaying the new line of Hydra Boost creams and makeup removers. The product is an intense hydrator for dull skin, which can come with older age. One thing that I found really interesting was that at the bottom right corner are the words "#1 dermatologist recommended," which would give this product some kind of credibility with people that are looking to purchase it. Um, I think Neutrogena chose to advertise in People because of the target demographic. It is a well-respected, fairly cheap skin brand, which allows middle-class women to purchase it without breaking the bank, and you can really purchase it anywhere. So I think it was a good one for them to choose. So here is the ad. As you can see, it's all of their new line of the Hydra Boost, and it talks about how much it's going to retain water in your skin, make it more bouncy. Um, it looks like a good ad, so that's that one. The third ad that I chose was one that I saw for Toyota. Again, this will be on the next slide. So, Toyota, again, is not a very expensive brand, but it is well respected, and it's a perfect target for middle class people, and it's also going along with the whole demographic of People magazine. So the ad shows a person, we don't know if it's a man or a woman, who is missing a leg, standing on top of a gorgeous snow-covered mountain with skis. On the side of the photo are the words, "I'll wait for you" at the bottom. This ad shows that you can achieve the impossible, but you can only start to achieve the impossible with Toyota. The words, "When you are free to move, anything is possible," are on the bottom right corner. This ad is genius as it fits the target demographic perfectly. Everyone wants to feel like they can accomplish anything they want. Hey, if the guy who's missing a leg can, why can't you? But only if you have a Toyota to take you there. The signs Toyota display are supposed to give you a feeling of achieving the impossible. Here is an amputee skiing. You too can do the impossible along with Toyota. So here is the ad. As you can see, there's a person on top of the mountain. "I'll wait for you at the bottom." One thing that's interesting is that it also advertises for the Paralympics, which I thought was really interesting that Toyota chose to do that as well. So that is that ad. Here is the fourth ad that I chose. It was an ad for Orida. which it was a quick breakfast fix, I guess you could say. We all know the feeling. You're running late for work, stressed out, knowing you need to eat, but you can't because you don't have the time. So here's your fix. It's a microwave scramble. The target demographic of people is the middle class, and this ad is for those who work 9 to 5 and just need a little more time to at least eat some breakfast. And you would never see this ad in Elle magazine or Beverly Hills magazine. This is for the working man who slaves all day and runs out of the house in the morning just to make it on time. The product is literally called Just Crack an Egg, showing the simplicity of how easy it is to make so you can eat breakfast. As stated before, middle-aged women is the target audience of people. Women who anger at their husbands running out of the house without even so much as a bagel to tidy them over until their lunch. These women will see this ad and purchase, so at least they know their husbands have a breakfast to eat. So here is that ad. As you can see, it's breakfast is hot again and it wants you back. I thought this was just really interesting. It doesn't look terrible. It's very simple. Crack the egg, cook it in a microwave, and eat it. You can eat it on the go. You can eat it however you want. They'll have potatoes and onions and peppers inside. So it's pretty much just an all-around breakfast. I thought it was a really interesting ad, and honestly, like, I would purchase it. So it looks really good. So this is the fifth and final ad that I chose. This one I chose was from Stand Up to Cancer, which again you will see on the next slide. I chose this ad because it shows the values we share as a culture. I, like many, have had family members die from cancer, and I have seen what it will do to someone. Collectively, as a culture, everyone believes that cancer is a terrible thing, right? So why not put an ad in a popular magazine to display it? The ad shows 9 people of all different ages, of all different races, standing up to cancer. The wording is about clinical trials and possible new treatments you can try if you or someone you know is suffering from cancer. I find this ad not only to be appealing to the target demographic of people, but to anyone who sees it in any magazine and any place that you see it. We all know cancer is a bad thing. There are people actively trying to end it, and there are people actively suffering from it. So why not put this ad somewhere that a lot of people will see it? I think it was a great choice, and I think it really gives another edge to people as what they advertise and what they allow to be in their magazine. I think it actually was really good choice. So here's this ad. As you can see, it's 9 people. Nobody looks alike, and the woman in the center is Shaniqua Martin Green, who is an ambassador for Stand Up to Cancer. The wording on the ad really talks about clinical trials and what new treatments are there so that all people who have cancer can one day become cancer survivors, which I think was a really good kind of subheading to the ad because it really gives everybody who's been around it kind of a little bit of hope. It also gives a website and a phone number, I think, somewhere where you can call or go to see what they're saying. It says speak with your doctor, see what we can do for you. So I think it was a really good choice. And so that was the last ad. So the end. Okay, so that was it. Thank you so much for listening.